Welcome to this Empire Total War battle. I am playing as the Plains Nations against my opponent, Texas Outlaw 3, who will be playing as the Cherookes. I am playing with one unit of mounted tribal gunners, another unit of lancers, a chief's bodyguard over there hiding in the back. In the woods, I have hidden tribesmen, another unit of tribesmen here, musketmen who are skirmishers, another unit of musketmen, more musketmen, warriors behind, musketmen, medicine men behind them, musketmen, and cavalry. And here I have one unit of artillery who I do not know why is shooting into my cavalry. See? And I do not know why they are doing that, but I hope they will stop. My opponent, Texas Outlaw 3, is playing as the Cherookes. Here he has one unit Onaganda Firekeepers, another unit Lancers. Over here he has a Chief's Bodyguard, one unit of artillery, a unit of musketmen, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no, 5 units of musketmen, 4 units of warrior societies, oh, and they just hit, and 2 units of cavalry here. And my cavalry, what they just did is they charged into this cavalry. They panicked. Well, I panicked, sent them in there, and they did not do well at all. They are now routing. Over here, I've charged my 3 units of my cavalry into his 2 units, and they have the high ground, so they're going to have an advantage in that fight. See, they are winning slightly. Oh, actually, right now they're losing, but they're going to get the upper hand soon. My guys here on the low ground, they're kind of trapped. That horse just flipped there. Yeah, that's how the fight's going there at the moment. Now these musketmen, he sent them to reinforce his cavalry up here, and I sent my lancers around to try and hit him from behind, help my little dudes over here, and that was pretty successful. I mean, I managed to hit him from behind. Sorry about the low graphics quality though. I don't have that good of a computer, and this game is really tolling on your system. So that fight's going okay. Over here, these guys, I'm gonna tell my musketmen to fire upon them, see they're coming forward. And behind them they have melee infantry, and that melee infantry, once their numbers have been depleted from my musketmen, they're gonna charge up and they're gonna finish them off. Over here, he has a lot of musketmen putting a lot of fire into my musketmen, and they're not doing too hot. They're losing. Over here I have my tribesmen, and they are going to get flanked by his cavalry, lancers. They're not doing much. I kind of abandoned this side, wasn't really paying attention, abandoned it while I was looking up there at my fight. And as you can see, one unit of his cavalry has fled, but the other unit is still winning against my 3 cavalries over here. Just not a good sign. Over here, my musketmen are skirmishing with his musketmen. These guys are fighting with these guys. And basically we're just gonna see who has the most gunfire. My guys obviously got the first shot, and they're in a little bit better position than them. Here I have my warriors behind, waiting just for my command to go in. And wield axe. Over here, his cavalry have gone into my musketmen, who are now routing. These musketmen, I don't think they're going to do too well for too long either. By now, I believe my warriors are gone. The warriors that were in the woods here. Yes, and so they are. I don't know where they went to. They must have routed somewhere. Over here, still fighting it out with my musketmen versus musketmen. He brought extra musketmen back here. He's got 2 units against my unit here and my other unit here, and I'm in a little bit better position. He's kind of close together, so my guys are going to get a lot more shots on him. And now I've decided to bring my warriors forward, and they're going to, with their axes, they're going to go into his musketmen. And I think it's the right time because their numbers are less now, and they're starting to win, but not for much longer. Here are my warriors. They're going to get into big melee fight, axe versus musket, and I think axe is going to win. Same here. I sent my warriors over here and over there, and already his muskets have routed there. And my men here are still firing. Here, my 3 cavalry units, they're done for. They're routing. And his cavalry, it's small compared to what it used to be. It's no longer full. And he's going to try and go for my musketmen here. One shot from my cannons. And he is going to run away. Got frightened off. Again, another shot. And now he is under missile attack. Really running away. And my musketmen, they're going to chase after him shortly. Now these men are routing. But seeing as they're routing, they're not going to anymore. Back over here. His Cherokee musketmen are about to lose. See, these guys are routing. It was pretty good success. Here, my warriors, and his musketmen have gone into one big melee fight. It's a huge blob of just fighting. Can't really see that well. It's axe versus axe and musket. And here my musketmen are fighting his cavalry, and they are winning slightly, which is a good sign, because his cavalry won't be able to charge into me from behind. That's always good. His artillery, though, is still firing into me, and I don't like that at all. And here, his chief's bodyguard has been charged at by my medicine men, who are winning. And his chief's bodyguard looks like he's going to be a goner soon. Let's see if we can find him. Oh, there goes his chief. I don't know where he is. Must have been one of these guys who just fell. He's passing to the spirit world, which means he died. And that's going to break the morale of his troops. Here, there's still this big melee blob. Over here. And it's just really bad quality. I'm really sorry about that. But my guys are holding out pretty good. They're still losing, but they're doing okay for being outnumbered that much. Over here, I have my musketmen firing into the blob. They're going to keep the pressure on them. Fire from behind while they're attacking. Here I have my chief's bodyguard mobilizing. What they're going to do is they're going to charge into his artillery over here from the side. His artillery keeps hitting me. And over here, he still has a regiment of musketmen. Now my musketmen, my warriors are inside. I've sent more warriors into the fight. They should inspire the men inside. And my musketmen are applying pressure on the outside. So these guys are losing slightly, his men. It's not going well for them at all. Especially since I added this new unit from behind. And they're going to shoot. And yeah, it's going pretty good for me. Not so well for my opponent, Texas Outlaw 3. And here come my chief's bodyguard and the stallions, riding onwards towards the artillery. The artillery is going to be no match for them, especially from the side. Artillery is only like 10 guys. I got 45 here, and they're hitting them from the flanks. Let's see that unfold. And there goes his artillery, excuse me. They're gone. No dudes. There was 1, 2. They're going to rout soon. Over here, the fight is going very well for me. I'm still shooting into them with my musketmen and my warriors on the inside. These guys are just in a bad situation. They're going to start to rout. Here, my guys, they're going to hold off this attack that this guy tried to shoot in my flank. They're going to rout now. It's good news. And it looks like it's going to be a victory for me. Very soon. My friend's units are all routing. Good teamwork by my warriors here. Good game to my opponent, Texas Outlaw 3. Thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.